Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation. Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Good Monday morning. I'm Kelli Rosson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are hot and humid again today, and we are going to be quite hot and humid for the beginning of this week. I'll tell you about a cool down here in this weather update that is in our relatively near future. But for today, unfortunately, the heat and humidity are here in full force. We're talking temperatures in the mid-90s here on your Build Your Day forecast, brought to you by Parks Lumber Company, with afternoon thunderstorms on the board as well. Not everybody going to see those. You'll notice that here on Futurecast, but mainly for the afternoon and into the evening and just after sunset looks to be the time period for the thunderstorm chance for today. Otherwise, we will see clouds start to filter back in. However, we should stay mostly sunny to partly cloudy for much of today. Temperatures already in the 90s by about 10 a.m. and then we are going to be in the mid-90s for the most part. For this afternoon, we'll start to see a few thunderstorms pop up and develop. We, again, are going to be very spotty with that coverage this afternoon. Not everybody going to see those, but with those thunderstorms that do develop, we could see some very heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, maybe a brief gust of wind or two. But then for the rest of this evening, again, that chance is going to linger close to and just after sunset, but storms should be fizzling out mainly after sunset and especially after 10 p.m. Should be mainly dry overnight. Should start off dry for your Tuesday, but we do have another thunder shower chance heading into Tuesday afternoon as we are going to be very hot and very humid once again for your Tuesday. In fact, Tuesday and Wednesday looks to hold the most intense heat this week. So be sure to brace yourself. A little bit warmer compared to last week even. So again, just wanting to get the message out. Don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but need to prepare you folks for the heat that is on the way for your Wednesday. Some spotty thunderstorms on the forecast as well. Thursday and Friday, we are actually going to increase our rain chances ever so slightly, and that means more cloud cover. With an additional rain chance, we are going to start to cool down heading into the end of the week. But until we get to the end of the week, we are going to be very, very hot here in the Tennessee Valley. We're talking mid to upper 90s for air temperatures over the next few days, with heat index values potentially even higher than this, well into the 100s, maybe even as warm as 113 degrees in some places. But then heading into the rest of the week and into the weekend, we actually fall back into the 80s. So we do have a cool down on the way. We fall from the mid 90s back into the mid 80s heading into this weekend. A great way to beat the heat is heading out to the pool. Again, make sure you have your sunscreen on as well as some sunglasses or a hat. We do have a few thunderstorms on the board for this afternoon, so just be mindful of that. If you hear thunder, when thunder roars, head indoors. Again, that is always some life-saving advice. We stay unsettled for the next few days. Minimal rain chances, though, for the next few compared to the rest of the week, but isolated to scattered activity with those heat index values, again, especially Tuesday and Wednesday, up to 113 degrees with air temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. And then we start to cool down as we add in some more thunderstorm chances in terms of coverage heading into Thursday and beyond. And then heading into the weekend, we are actually going to cool off a little bit into the mid 80s and low temperatures back down in the 60s.